For the last 30 years, video editing has looked exactly the same. You have a timeline, you have a razor tool, you scrub through hours of footage, hunting for mistakes, cutting out silence, and manually dragging clips together. It is a slow, technical, and often tedious process. But in 2025, the industry is witnessing a fundamental shift. We are moving away from timeline-based editing toward text-based editing. The promise is simple. If you can edit a Google Doc, you can edit a video. Leading this charge is Descript. It is a tool that claims to turn hours of production work into minutes of simple text review. But does the reality match the marketing? After 60 days of daily testing, the answer is complicated. The core technology behind Descript is automatic synchronization. When you import a video file, the software transcribes the audio into text. But unlike a standard transcript, every single word is hyperlinked to a specific frame of video. This changes the entire workflow. When you highlight a sentence in the transcript and press delete, that section of the video is instantly cut. When you copy and paste a paragraph, the video scenes rearrange themselves. For dialogue-heavy content, this is revolutionary. In our testing, a 45-minute podcast interview was transcribed in 90 seconds with 92% accuracy. We then removed every filler word, every and like with a single click. In a traditional editor, that task would have taken 3 to 4 hours of manual scrubbing. In Descript, it took 12 minutes. In August 2025, Descript introduced a new AI agent called Underlord. This represents the next phase of automated production. Underlord is not just a feature, it is a co-editor. Instead of manually applying noise reduction or cutting dead air, you can issue broad commands. You can tell the AI to polish this podcast for publishing. The software then executes 15 to 20 distinct editing steps in sequence. It levels the audio, removes awkward pauses, and even identifies viral moments for social media clips. We tested this on a rough 28-minute interview. The manual workflow usually takes 31 minutes. With Underlord, the edit was finished in 4 minutes. It wasn't perfect, we had to tweak 2 cuts, but it eliminated the busy work entirely. Beyond the editing interface, Descript has become a powerhouse for audio restoration. Their feature called Studio Sound uses artificial intelligence to rebuild voice frequencies. We pushed this to the limit by recording a test clip in a kitchen with a dishwasher running and children playing in the background. The software successfully isolated the voice, removed the mechanical hum, and suppressed the background noise. The result sounded like it was recorded in a professional studio. They also offer a feature called Overdub. If you mispronounce a word during a recording, you don't need to reshoot. You simply type the correct word, and the AI generates a clone of your voice to patch the audio seamlessly. However, it is not all perfect. There are significant downsides that the glossy marketing videos don't show you. The first is performance. Descript works beautifully on short videos, but during our 60-day test, we found that projects longer than 60 minutes struggle. On a 90-minute interview, the software began to lag. Scrolling became stuttery, and rendering took twice as long as expected. Then there is the pricing. In late 2025, Descript moved to a complex system involving media minutes and AI credits. While the monthly cost is comparable to Adobe Premiere, the credit system means power users might hit a wall mid-month. You need to budget for a higher tier than you think you need. So, how does it stack up against the competition? We edited the same project in Adobe Premiere, CapCut, and Descript. For a dialogue-heavy interview, Descript was the clear winner, finishing the job in 16 minutes compared to Premiere's 71 minutes. The speed advantage is undeniable. However, the moment we tried to edit a visual-heavy tutorial with complex screen recordings and precise timing, Descript fell apart. It lacks advanced color grading. It has no complex motion graphics tools. It is not built for cinematic storytelling. If you are a filmmaker, a colorist, or a music video director, stick with DaVinci Resolve or Premiere. Descript will only frustrate you. But if you are a podcaster, an educator, or a YouTuber who talks to the camera, Descript is the single most valuable tool you can add to your workflow. It turns the chore of editing into the simplicity of writing.